Happy Thumbs Gaming. Booyakashaw.
What's up, everybody? HTG Doug here, doing the third level in Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars, which is Ambush. And this is the story walkthrough. Ambush is chapter 2 of Asajj Ventress. I can't pronounce her name. It's right there on the screen. You guys can read it. But anyway. So yeah, this is the third level of the game that in order that I'm doing it in. There's 3 different storylines that you can choose. This is the storyline that I chose to do first. Does it really matter which one you do? I don't think so, but this is what I chose to do. So you're gonna have to live with it until the next ones are done. Alright, so yeah, I don't know what any of this means. The Toydarian King Katunk, I don't know. I'm sorry. I've never seen any Star Wars, never seen the Clone Wars TV show, never seen anything. I've nothing. But, alright. So here we go. We're going to start off, and obviously there's an ambush. That part I got. And it has something to do with this elephant-looking flying insect thing that I don't know. There he is. Looks like an elephant with, like an insect elephant. I don't know. I don't know. I know that's Yoda. That's what I know. I know one thing in this that happens in this episode. But anyway, it's this is one of the shorter levels. It's fairly straightforward. Nothing much that will really trip you up in terms of like me like not knowing what's going on. You pretty much can walk right through this and understand everything that's happening. So I will note that I did not get True Jedi in this level. That's why that there was no True Jedi requirement on this main title screen. I think I got about 61% of the studs needed, but you know, said if you turn on the red brick codes and stuff like that, you'll easily get it in a couple minutes. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. But I just figured I'd let you know because I did have them on the first 2 levels and I did not for this one. But when we go through on free play, I will have all the true stud requirements labeled. That way you guys know what you have to hit, just in case you aren't using the codes or anything. But again, we will not be collecting any mini kits in this level. I do show you where one is because I accidentally I unlock it, but I don't actually grab it. So I did not get any in this level, but there is one for sure that you can see on the screen, so you know where it is. But actually right here is a good place to get the Saberang Master Trophy or achievement for you Xbox people. Sorry, I can't help but make fun of you guys. But anyway, what you have to do is you have to get 5, or you have to defeat 5 enemies with 1 Saberang or lightsaber throw with Yoda. So you'll see on each side of the screen there's 2 little cave entrances and 3 guys will usually come out on each side. So if you get close to each one, they will pop up. So there's 2 over there, and there's 3 that just came out of there. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there is that. So there's a free trophy for you guys if you guys are looking to do it early on in the game, as we do some celebratory circle jumps. And there you go. You may have seen this. I did post a separate video for it, just in case you guys wanted to see it separately. So if you've watched that, then you've already seen what happens. But yeah. So I figured I would show it separately just for fun. So, alright, so you have to use one of the other the clone troopers to destroy the silver blocks. Then you can use Yoda to put it back together, which blocks the door and stops them from coming out. And then you use the other clone trooper to with the chain gun to blow up the gold flower looking blocks thing. And then you can use Yoda to block that door as well. And I actually get one guy, I think, to come out right there at the end. And I think he automatically dies, but it's hard to tell. Alright, so the door will blow up after you blow up the 2... After you don't blow them up, you block the 2 side doors, so... Alright, and I found out right here that this is not a good spot to get that trophy because they do not die. Or at least not very easily anyway. So... But you can use the Force on these guys and use the... and use them to kill each other. So that's a good place to get about 9, 10 different droids destroyed for the trophy. Which there's also a video up for that on our channel if you guys haven't seen that yet. So there's a good spot coming up in the next level to get that trophy done, but it doesn't hurt to, you know, to get it out of the way early. Alright, come on. I said the lock on is kind of iffy, but I mean, it is an older game and it is a Lego game. Lego games have always had certain issues, so you just got to learn to accept them if you're going to play Lego games. Alright. So, as we're going to stud horde up for a second, but there is these, you can pull these up. I don't really know what they are. Look, I guess they're just calling pillars, but you can use them to get up to the higher level, and you can get some, I know there's a blue stud up there, and I think on the cross on the other side, if you have like the right character, you can jump across, and there's probably a mini kit up there, but it was hard to tell from the angle, so there we go. Said blue stud, and if you jump across, you can see there is something over there, so my guess is a mini kit is up there, but I don't know. You probably need Jar Jar Binks to jump across. See, I know names. I know who Jar Jar is, but only because I played that level, so don't get too excited with me. There you go. We got a funny little cutscene here. I thought it was hilarious. Like I said, Lego games are always kind of funny just because they're just ridiculous. Like, no one ever dies in Lego games. But he can't lift up the chain gun anymore. Silly. And Yoda's back to save the day. Alright, so we saved him, and he... I guess that's his arm there. I'm not really sure what that is, but he picks it up, and he starts using it to smack everybody around. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Lego games, but they're just so... They're so ridiculously funny, just because... I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to decide if I liked when they could talk more, or if when they couldn't talk better. I mean, when they couldn't talk, it was kind of, it was nice because like all you had to do was go by facial expressions and like certain little sounds that they make. But I mean, when they talk, you actually have a real dialogue, real like. So I don't know. I'm trying to decide, and I think I like Lego Marvel better just because they had the dialogue made it a lot more funnier. Not the actions and the talkless scenes were not funny, but I think I like the one-liners better. But anyway, after we clear out these guys, you can blow up the gold door, which will unlock the next area. And I do suggest breaking those gold little rocks there, because they are part of the Goldilocks, or no, I'm sorry, not Goldilocks, Goldie-Blocks trophy achievement, which is for destroying 50 gold blocks. Which you don't have a character right now that can do that, but the super droids can destroy them. So I mean, you might as well get it as you go along. It'll help save some time later on the grinding. Alright, and there's a blue stud in the corner there. You might want to grab that. And, of course, you can break all of these little, I don't know. I call them, they look like coral reefs to me almost, but I guess they're just plants. But what you have to do in this section is destroy those three blue and white, but I don't know what those are called. Death machines? I really don't know. I'm sorry. But the first one, you have to destroy the 2 silver guns, which means you have to use one of the not stormtroopers, clone. I had the name earlier. Clone soldiers. I don't remember. But this is the one that has it. But I found the targeting system to be very annoying. Yeah, it'll attack. It'll like block on everything else except what I want it to. So, and then now I think I'm on the wrong one. Yep, guess I am. I don't know what I'm doing. All right. So now we finally got the, or no, I don't have the right. Oh, yes I do. I have the right one, and there we go. I finally get to lock on that one. But like it said, it wants to lock on to everything else except for the actual gun that I need to shoot. Like it'll lock on to stuff like 20,000 feet down the road, but there we go. I finally get it. So once you destroy the 2 guns, you have to use Yoda, and Yoda will like go crazy on it and just destroy the whole thing. And I get shot like as soon as I destroy it. Alright, well, just for the record, I do have the stud magnet power brick still on, just because it's so annoying that I have to actually physically like walk like within 2 little centimeters of an actual stud to pick it up. So I find this game less infuriating with some of its design choices if I use stud magnets. So if that upsets you, I'm sorry, but I like it, and it doesn't really do anything to hurt the story. So I can't, no reason not to. Alright, so this blue and white shooty thingy has the gold gun, so you have to get the actually you cannot use the guy with the chain gun anymore because he lost his arm and he can't pick up the thing, so you're gonna have to use the force on a super droid. That way he can destroy the 2 guns that are gold. But and you might as well go ahead and destroy the other droids that pop out as well, because that'll help you save some time on the uh-oh trophy. Like I said, we do have a video up for that. This is a really great spot in the next level, but I said it doesn't hurt to cut down some time on the grinding. So you might as well kill everyone that you possibly can. Alright, and there's number 2 gone. So one more to go, and we will move on to the next little area. Actually, I think this is the last area. I said it was not a very long mission. I was very surprised. I thought for sure that it would be done rather quickly, and it really wasn't. Or I thought it would be. I thought it would take a lot longer to beat this mission, and it didn't. Sorry, I reversed that. Stop that. Reverse it. All right. So here we go. We're gonna pick up all the studs here in the area. So this is why I thought this level was a lot longer, is because I was nowhere near the stud requirement. So I don't know if this is one of those levels that has like a hidden area that you can go to that has like mini kits and stuff like that, but I came nowhere close to getting the stud requirement. Alright, so we're going to pick up the last few little blue studs that are over here in the corner. Make sure you don't fall down into the hole. We'll be using that later though. And we'll destroy all these little thingies. I don't really know what they are, but alright, there's the last one. And then we can build this little thing. You might have recognized this from Pirates of the Caribbean, where you have to build a crab. And he actually falls into the hole and gives you a mini kit. And I figured that out really quickly, so you'll see me running away. But it is there in the corner. You can see it floating around there. So yeah, if you want a free mini kit while you're playing story mode, you can go ahead and build that little crab in the corner, and you can go ahead and get that. Alright, so this one you're going to have to use the other clone trooper guy, and you have to use the chain gun to pull out those little handle things that are on there. And once you do that, you can use Yoda to destroy the last blue and white turret. I'm going to call it turret. There we go. Should have called it a turret earlier, and I didn't even think of it. But alright. So after that, there's going to be 5 of those big super shield turrets that come out, and you have to destroy all of them. So the first one, I managed to get the shield gone like instantly, so you can just walk up and destroy that. But usually there's like another way to destroy them, where that doesn't involve you actually disabling the shield. I tried to use the force to destroy it. It did not work, so I think I just threw them across the map. Oh, it actually did work. Okay. I lied. Alright, so that's one taken care of. We got 4 more to go. The second one spawns over here, and this is actually really good because all you have to do is just walk over and use the force on him, and you can throw him into the hole behind you, which will save you some time of having to actually destroy the shield. There we go. Alright, so come on. I can't. There we go. So use the force and throw him right in there. Take care of him in like half a second. The next one is kind of annoying. He spawns right there, but I thought you could maybe throw him like against the wall and destroy him, but it turns out you can't. So what you have to do is you have to get him like right underneath the rocks, and you have to use one of the clone troopers to destroy the rocks, and the rocks will fall down on him and destroy the little turret thing. So I don't really know which one it is. I believe it's the one that has the silver gun. There he is. That one. Yep. I just threw him into the shield. That's awesome. Alright, so yeah, not the one with the chain gun, but the one with the silver gun is the one that destroys the rocks, so. Or maybe not. Maybe it is the one with the chain gun. I might be wrong. Oh, maybe that is the one. Yeah, that's the one with the silver gun. Sorry, I reversed them. But yeah, it's the one that destroys the silver rocks that'll be able to destroy the those little turret guys. Alright, so we got one more that's going to spawn here, and he actually is on the far left. Where is he? Come on. There he is. Yeah, and there's obviously you can see there's some rocks behind him too. So just push him underneath the rocks and then grab that silver clone trooper guy. Right. Come on. There we go. Right there. And then you can shoot those rocks, and that will destroy the last one. So that is basically going to be the end of the level. We have one little cutscene left, and that will be it. So yeah, I said not a very long level, pretty short. Great place to get some grinding done for the Goldie Blocks trophy, the Uh-Oh trophy, and you can easily get the Saber Ring Master trophy here as well. So I strongly suggest grinding, or not grinding them. Well, yeah, working towards getting those done. Save you some grinding time later on. And yeah, Yoda's just being, just good old Yoda, just saving everybody's, Alright, so it looks like we have a new ally here, and that will complete the level. So, I only got 1 gold brick this time because I did not achieve Drew Jedi, but we did unlock Yoda. We got the OK Clankers Suck Laser trophies, or achievement. And then we unlocked 3 different clone troopers. And yeah, I think I got 61% of the studs. Like, it didn't even come close. Yep, 61%. And alright. So that is going to do it. Asajj Ventress, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Chapter 3 will be up next if it's not already up. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, make sure you check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and on YouTube. Like and subscribe this page if you found this video useful or helpful or it's funny or anything. And also be sure to check out our Google Plus page. So we've been gaining some ground on that. So we're doing some great things with that. So be sure to come back and check us out, and I'll see you guys soon.